He then didn't feel well. So after the game, Dave Roberts revealed that there was an issue. His back tightened up during the game, and he was going to undergo an MRI. So he could not crank his fastball up. Now, there's a lot of talk about the bicep tendonitis. There's a lot of talk about what's going on with him and whether or not you're seeing Kershaw at what is still not an advanced age, but seeing him actually start to decline. You know, his fastball usage has declined through the years. You know, this is very much a fastball league, and he's gone from 56% fastballs to 54 to 50 to 46 to this year 44% fastballs is what he's throwing. He's suffered from bicep tendonitis. He now has a back issue. He has 2 years remaining on $35 million a year contract. He can be a free agent if he opts out of the contract. There's been talk that maybe Texas, which is going to open a new stadium in 2020, would have interest in him even at an astronomical figure. But what about his health? For a guy who has clearly been, I understand the postseason, and the postseason irks him. There's no question about it. But for the regular season, he has been hands down the best pitcher of his generation and one of the greatest pitchers of all time. Arnie and Dumont, what's up, Arnie? Yes, Arnie, go ahead.
Hello.
Yes, Arnie.
How are you, Michael?
Good.
Nice
What's up?
to be back. Welcome back, and everybody's joy that you're back. Just one little thing. My grandson was involved in the bus crash, so just some prayers for him would be...
Okay, thank you. We will do that.
And thank you. As far as the basketball game, I agree with you, Mike. I believe it was more of a charge. He might have slid and moved his body over a little bit, but he was pretty much anchored down, and he was not in the restricted zone. He was outside that. So what bothers me is when they review these, especially on a reversal, why do you all of a sudden change the call when you could see that they went for a restricted, he was in a restricted area, and you could see he wasn't in a restricted area, but they called it a different foul.
Well, I mean, we know that's what we were discussing. Adam in Staten Island, what's up, Adam?
Hey, what's up, Mike?
What's happening?
Yeah, I'm just talking about the game last night.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I can't remember seeing a play like that in the magnitude of a game like that with a player of that magnitude getting a call reversed like that. I can't even imagine that happening to a player like Jordan, and not to compare the two players, but just on a level of eliteness like that. And it's just, to me, what I don't understand is that if they were reviewing it just to see if he was outside the restricted zone, why did they then go beyond that to reverse the call? That's what I'm unclear about. If the review was initially just to see if he was outside of the restricted zone, why would they even look further? I just can't understand that. It was such a terrible call to me.
Yeah, the whole mechanism is bad as far as I'm concerned. Absolutely true. John in East Islip, what's up, John?
Mike, how are you?
Good. What's happening?
You got to almost think especially if you took the Cavs for the series, you got to think that it's fixed.
Stop.
Mike,
see, that's why I can't deal with this stuff. I don't think
Mike,
it's fixed.
Please,
I think it's a bad.
I
think it's a bad mistake. But I don't think
they killed the momentum of that game.
Yeah, but I can't get into John. I can't.
I'm
sorry if you bet on it, but I can't get into fixed, and that's the one thing that will be a problem if there's increased wagering. Is you will get more calls like that, and that's the one scrutiny that the league is going to have to worry about. Because if it gets to the point where sports gambling reaches the point it's probably going to reach sometime, and I don't think it's going to happen overnight. I think a lot of the stuff that's been written about sports gambling has been incredibly wrong, and does not really have a grasp of what's going on. This is going to take a lot longer before it really is implemented in a lot of states. A lot of states are not equipped. In some states, it has to get on the ballot before it can even look at California. California might not have sports gambling until 2022. Because they said it has to get on the ballot. It might not get on the ballot until 2020. So, and there's some places like Delaware, which is trying to beat New Jersey up. As a matter of fact, Mons doesn't want that to happen. Mons wants to be the first one at Monmouth to even make a bet. He wants to be the first guy online the first day. He wants to cut the ribbon, run in, and put a bet down on the Maple Leafs. I mean, so that's his dream. So he wants to be the first guy in, as a matter of fact. So, but Delaware is making a real run at being the first state other than Vegas to be involved. You know that? They're making a fast hightail at it.
They've been involved for a while.
Yes, they're ready to rock and roll. So it's going to be them. All three states, Delaware, New Jersey, and Pennsylvania, are all going to be up early. New York seems to be really slow rolling this whole thing, and other states the same. And some of them could take a very long time before this is impacted. So it could be very interesting from a state-to-state episode. So I haven't heard, Monzi, have you heard any indications of when they're going to be operational in the state of New Jersey?
No, I mean, we heard Memorial Day, but obviously that's come and gone. So.
No, I never thought that fast. But 4th of July, you think it's possible or no?
I would hope so. Got my tuxedo ready.
You're going to wear a tux the first day?
There.
A tux the first day. You might be the first one online. Really, they have you cut the ribbon. There was something today about Delaware trying to beat Jersey out of the gate. So a little bit of a competition there. And Mons wants to run in and make his first bet on the Maple Leafs, for next year. That's his first thing he wants to do.
You can pack up the kids and drive to Delaware.
That's it.
That's all right.
Richard Nutley, what's up? That's it. Get him in that. What does he got? That 14-seat bus he's got now.
The Ford Transit.
That's it. He's got like a thing he's got like a bus like the Brady Bunch used to have.
He needs to get a guitar. Give me the Partridge Family.
That's it. That's exactly right. Go ahead. What's up, Bob? Rich, rather. What's up, Rich?
Yeah, Mike. Long time, first time.
Thank you. What's happening?
Comment about last night. Mm-hmm. Do you not agree that the head coach for the Cavaliers should have had a timeout before that second shot and went over the scenario of a missed shot, then have the rebound?
No, absolutely not. I'm not icing my own player. So absolutely not. I think my players have got to understand that they have got to have time and score down at all times. They're professional, and I have to believe they are there and understand time and score. I do not ice my own player after the first shot. Absolutely not. And there's no way to do that. That's the dumbest thing you could do is ice your own player. You have to understand that everybody, when they go to the line, hey, guys, down 1, look at the clock, shooting 2. First one's dead, you hear the official. First one's dead, second one's in play, guys. Here we go. Know what the score is. No scoring time. I mean, that's your job, no scoring time. He thought the game was over. He reacted like someone who was trying to avert a foul, who's getting out of there and is going to take off with the ball and throw the ball. Next thing I was waiting for him to throw the ball up in the air because the game was over. And, I'm going to give you one. Knicks, Lakers, one of the famous shots of all time. Jerry West's three-quarter court shot against the Knicks. Wilt Chamberlain thinks the game is over. It's not. He thought it was over. So there's Wilt Chamberlain, who, if you go back and saw the video, you would see that Wilt thought the game was over when Jerry shot it. And we all know that wasn't the case. So it's happened before. Here's the Mink Man.